Two ticks, guys, just sorting out my bits and bobs here. Oh, I don't want to add that to the queue. Silly thing to do. Oof, plenty of you already in the chat. So let's have a look and see who we have in this evening. Hello to Kelly. Oh, yeah, Jane. Kelly's been busy making bandanas and flying geese box. Ooh. Kay, Sandy, Jane, Patsy, Anna Karen, Emily, Sharon, Hannah, and Sandy. The other Hannah. I've got my Hannah here as well. Hey, Cheryl. I'm good, thank you. Hope we're all doing well. Happy Wednesday, B o'clock. Just popping these bits of black and then I'm going to start on some more colours. So yeah, hope we're all doing okay. Midweek, Wednesday blues. Oh my goodness, it's been a day at work today. So I'm ready for some stitchy relaxation. Hey Cheryl. Oh, the other Cheryl. Cheryl, there is a video. I've lost you, but I see where you've won something. I want to say it was Anne, the Max Colour Stitcher. So yeah, Cheryl Randleman. Go and check out, I think it's Anne, the Max Colour Stitcher's latest video. If you're not aware of it, I think you've won something. Hey Viv. Oh, just a bit tired. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I'm good. Looking forward to a week on Saturday. Hey Linda.
Why?
I'm at retreat with Patsy.
Have you?
Yeah. Scruff, Hannah's trumping. Gosh, you can tell Hannah's about when she's trumping.
You're quite Saturday then if you're not.
Yeah, you're infamous for it.
Has your Stitch With Me from Monday gone out yet?
The one that I filmed on Monday?
Yeah.
No. Hey, Lizzie. It's not Hannah, it's the floor. No, trust me, it's Hannah. She does it regularly, usually on Stitch With Me's. It was Dopamine Stitcher. Oh, Dopamine Stitcher. Yes, that's it. I knew it was one of them. I'd seen them both on the same day. I couldn't remember if it was Anne or not, and I was racking my brains. But yeah, I did watch Natasha's video as well. Won a Haid pattern, so I got the Bountiful Bookshelf Max Colour. Now I have to work on getting it started. Way nicely.
It's not the one you've got?
No. Mine's a stitching shelf, Hannah.
Oh, that's it. It's got books for on it.
Hey, Charlotte. Yes, not a problem, Sharon. I'm pretty sure that Patsy will post with me and we'll have loads of pictures. We might spam you all with pictures. What say you, Patsy? Hey, Maddie.
Why not?
Holiday Inn, same place as before.
I hope there's more cakes again like last time.
Oh, you're only going to come and meet me for the cake?
Yeah. Cake, tea bags.
Isn't it amazing what you will do for food?
Hey dear.
If it's free and not nailed down, I'm taking it.
My goodness, Hannah.
Hannah's very simple. Have you guys got this?
Mm.
Feed her. You can do anything. You can get her to do anything if you feed her.
Prove it.
Anyone else anticipating 12 plus inches of snow this weekend, says Emily? Nope.
Where are you?
I think Emily's in the USA. We're definitely not going to be having snow here.
If we have snow, then
Mm. Yep.
Sean were telling me Tuesday it's going to snow next week at some point.
Mm.
I picked up because last time it was supposed to snow, it was pathetic. The lightest little dusting. Then everyone at work was saying up Sheffield and they had loads of snow.
Yeah, because they're right on the edge of the Peak District.
I know, I was disappointed though. I wanted a lot of snow.
move to the Peak District.
Central Pennsylvania, about 2 hours north of Washington, D.C. Oh, cool. So, are you anywhere near, how do I put this, keeping it CBeebies, where, shall I say, some certain events have taken place and a man has been arrested and charged with about 500 offences?
What's this?
Kitty.
Go to that chapter on YouTube and check out Mike's last video. No, but possibly a few inches of rain. Oh, heck. Oh, ho, ho, do you mean the grave robber? Indeed I do.
That. Yes, I know what you mean now. You did tell me.
Indeed I do.
Has Kitty been fed?
Yes,
Of course.
You don't see the bowl before you?
Well,
My kids have an igloo half built in our yard and we're looking forward to building the rest of it. Ah. Fraser Valley of BC is about to get a bit chillier than usual overnight. Friday -6, clear and sunny though. There's a grave robber who was arrested about 10 minutes north of me. I'm in Lancaster and that guy's in Ephrata. If his surname began with a G, that's the sausage I'm talking about, the silly sausage.
Yeah, you did tell me about.
Was it Gerlach, his name? Something Gerlach? That's it. I've been watching that with interest. There's a very, very good YouTube channel called Faces of the Forgotten. And he has done some amazing and very sensitive and but amazing videos about this. Amazing in that he's not giving this guy the time of day that he wants, but he is talking a little bit about the people whose remains have been disturbed, shall we say.
Disturbed?
Yes.
That's putting it lightly.
Well, I'm keeping it CBeebies, aren't I?
I've got one on a similar note, but for us rather than Americans. In UK, that Lucy Letby with them babbies, apparently all charges have been dropped.
No, she's not being charged with anything further.
What
She's
I
already
heard-
been charged and convicted of 7 counts of and 7 counts of injury. But she will not be charged or convicted with any more.
Oh, from what I heard at work, they were saying that all charges have been dropped.
Yeah,
But they got that wrong slightly.
yeah, she's still going to stay in prison for the rest of her life.
Oh, cool.
Thank you, Cheryl. Kicking us off. Cheryl is working on her little Disney cross stitch. What are you guys working on? Kelly, an igloo would be cool. We had to get snow here. If other people could be adult on YouTube, why do I keep it CBeebies? I keep it CBeebies because otherwise I have difficulty in monetizing my videos, quite simply, and my YouTube monetization keeps me in my cross-stitching habit.
It keeps me afloat.
Yeah, and it's also been used to support us as a family as well. I need to start listening to the news. Chuffing snow, yes indeed. We've seen very little snow here this year. A slight meagre dusting, and Hannah was quite annoyed because Sheffield had it so much worse.
I just wanted a bit of snow. Not a dusting,
On
some
Four
proper
Seasons.
snow. I want a good snowman.
So Hannah's working on her 4 seasons. Yes, Yerka. King of Steam for Patsy.
I'm working on chicken currently.
Hannah's working on chicken currently. My Hannah. Hey Sherry. Hey Texas. Elephant Puzzle Adrian Chesterman. Pain-free crafts 11.26% for Sandy. Kelly may get back to Halloween night later. Sherry says we're supposed to get slammed with snow on Sunday. Ooh. Hey Sal for Sharon doing battle. Kay's working on an abundance of fruit. The Hay Sal hits 7% today. Can we have a tinkle for that, please? We're over 5%.
Oh yeah, you can.
New start as well. New start for Charlotte because she had a finish on Sunday. Can I have a tinkle for that?
Yep.
Battle for Maddie. Pale Elf for Viv. 18,000 stitches left. 10,000 of them are 310. We get 3 flakes of snow in Scotland called Tom, Dick and Harry. Jane's working on a violin pattern. Another gift request. Started it today. Another new start. Awesome sauce. Working on Tree of Life is Sherry. Animal Mix for Linda. Hate Cell Battle for Maddie. Cool. I've been working on Envy today. It's nice because now Envy gets 1,500 stitches. So I've done quite well on it today. Seahorse Gecko Rouge for Emily. Hey Betty. Don't know if you saw in the Facebook group, I posted a video in there from Gecko Rouge. They've done a compilation video from YouTubers doing their kit. More than my hand in it. You watch the video and you'll see. And I'm featured quite a bit. I start it off and I end it. So and Tell thread is open, by the way, guys. So if you've not put anything on, now is your chance. Catherine is also coming in from Facebook. I'm just going to have a look at what Catherine says. Catherine sent me a little video. I'll share that with you guys. She's running behind. She says hi to everyone. She's almost at 5% on her what the flip's it called?
Stitching.
Animal Totem. That's it.
There we go.
Gosh, I wish I still had Medusa Dollmaker kit. She's a new piece of mermaid art outlet. Do a great job charting it. Yeah, Gecko says. What was that? She says. Says Patsy. I was counting. So I shared in the group a video earlier on, Patsy, from Gecko Rouge. They've strung together various YouTubers bits of video about Gecko Rouge kits, and I feature fairly prominently in it on about 4 occasions, I think. So yeah, go and have a look. It's quite lovely, actually. It's about 3 minutes long. So yeah, I was quite pleased. Glenn sent me an email last night and asked if I minded, was it last night or the night before, if I minded him using my clips, and I was like, no, of course not. I have shared it as well. If you're following me on Instagram, I've shared it on there. So if you can give it a repost, that'd be fantastic. And of course, share the video across Facebook as well. The cat playing. Here, yeah. Give her a shiny. Give her a shiny. She likes the shiny. Oh, how did I miss that? I'll have a look after stream. No worries, Patsy. No worries at all. But yeah, it's lovely because I actually open it by saying, everyone asks what's so special about Gecko Rouge.
Yeah. have some nice pieces.
It's such a shame I don't like DMC floss, or I'll be having myself a Gecko Rouge kit or 2 or 3. Believe that they have a Patreon, and I think that's only charts. You'd have to have a look, Kay. They're not exclusively kits now, I don't believe. Hey, Senga. I think it's the whole package, really, Lizzie. We've got, you know, all of the threads that you need, the needle, the floss, the organisation of it all, something to store it in, you know, and the special editions are just lovely. You know, and you do feel like when you've got a special edition one that you know you're part of a very special crowd. Also, check out their Etsy as well. I'm not sure if they just do patterns on Etsy. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, I know that you'd seen it. Cat's playing with a bit of string, of all things.
She keeps rolling the back, pulling it up with her paws and then chewing it in the mouth and letting go. It's good to watch.
I'm very tempted by the Gecko Jouy because the artist Scandi Girl and her stuff is beautiful. Yes, I believe they do have an Etsy. And like I said, I think they do have a Patreon as well. I can't remember what they call that, though. They call it something. It's Wind, Hannah. They call it something different. They don't call it Gecko Rouge Patreon. You know, they call it something else. I mean, I can honestly say there isn't a single piece of Gecko Rouge that I've finished that I haven't enjoyed. Because I've got, oh gosh, I did the Black Cat and Butterflies. I did my Ellis for Lamb. I did the 2 cats and unicorn. So this will be my 6th gecko finish. Hey, Esther. And I've already decided for retreat, I am taking Bizarre Bookshelf for one of the days and Coastal for the other. I got some PDF. I'm Happy Bunnies. I love one of them. Yay!
Is it Saturday on Sunday?
Yes, Hannah. Yeah, you can join in on the gecko fun. Sorry, not sorry for just enabling you. Lucy says she may be making a Gecko Rouge order sometime soon. Cool. Are you still eating chicken? Why don't you like the MCK? Oh. I'm a DMC girl, but then again, I've got 400 odd cones. Hatter by Omri Koresh and Magpie by Lon Lane. Oh, cool. Maddie Lost will be making an order soon. Jane is enabled. Oh dear. Sorry, not sorry. Say again, Sally.
I like DMC for my diamonds.
Yeah. Well,
you get some nice colours with some of them that aren't DMC colours, but And it gets a bit awkward.
You like the ones that use the DMC colour palette, don't you?
Yeah, because I've got numbers
Yeah.
there, and if I get new ones, I can add it to the ones I've already got and that. But when it's just random colours, you kind of have to put them separate.
So Kay says she thinks it's poor quality and they expect us to pay a fortune for that word.
What?
It begins with a C and it ends in app.
Oh. I think you can probably get away with saying that.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you know, everybody has their own.
Oh, 4 letters.
Yeah, everyone has their own thoughts about what fabric and thread
You
and
had to
things they
think about that, didn't you?
I really did.
what fabric and threads that they prefer to use. And for me, I'm a DMC lass, but you know, not everybody's the same. And you know, if people were the same, it'd be a pretty poor world, wouldn't it? Do you keep your spare diamonds, Hannah? Patsy is asking. Is that a yes?
Yeah, I do.
Yep, she does.
What do you do with them?
Well, what I do is that all my DMC ones, I've got them labelled up with the number and that. And then when I go to TK Maxx and that, and I happen to get, like, if I get like a small one, just as like an in between the big ones, and it uses DMC colours, what I do is that I compare it to the ones that I've got, and if one of the colours is a colour I've already got, rather than putting that colour into a separate bag, I mix it into the bag that's already got that colour.
Right, okay. So you're keeping a store of diamond painting, diamond dots, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got spare diamonds, I spare diamond paint, I've got tons. And I've still got a small one to go.
I've got 16 count fabric ready and I can start vintage sewing machine modules anytime I can manage it. Oh, cool. Maddie, what day are you ordering yours? Kay says, unfortunately, my hands are tied with variegators. I like the colours, but dread using them. Oh. Yeah, as I said, we're all different. I know that there's some people that swear by anchor thread. You know, but for me, I'm a DMC lass. You know, I have used anchor, I've used Madeira.
Was it dear?
Well, it is Madeira thread.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I've got no excuse not to use DMC considering how much of it I've got. Hey, Anne Louise. Sorry, missed the beginning. Was in the lounge room vacuuming before it got too hot. It's been summer here. Oh, no worries. Are you okay? We all know what to buy Hannah for Christmas. Yeah, she's a diamond painting girl. I kept all my spares. Do you want me to bring them down for you? I can't bring myself to throw them out.
Well, if they're going to go to waste, why not?
Why not, she says.
I'll make good use of them for you.
Yeah, she'll make good use. Because I would imagine you could get a sticky canvas and make your own patterns.
Yeah, possibly.
Yep. I both treat myself to that expensive DMC kit and do and see the rest. I'll use Sullivan's if I can remember to order it. Yeah, we're all different, aren't we?
I'm definitely different.
Some people like DMC fabric, some people prefer Zweigart. Me, I'm not fussed.
I've worn that for the DMC lot.
Can't hear you when you've got your mouth full. She says, ready another spare room. I'm a DMC girl, had my fingers burnt by CMC, but would not try it again, but it is personal choice. Yep. And Louise, just resting now, has got an autoimmune disease which saps me of energy real quick, but unfortunately housework won't do itself. Kay says, can kit 3 projects with CXC for the same price of 1 if using DMC. Yeah, that's also true. I mean, CXC for a lot of people, it's a budgetary choice, isn't it, as well? And the more bang for your buck, as it were. Kelly's currently having leftover spaghetti for lunch. Want to be done before show and tell. Yep, no worries. About 20 minutes for show and tell. So, as I said, if you've not put anything on the thread, it's a perfect opportunity to do so. Hannah's busy eating chicken. My chicken's eating chicken, aren't you, chicken? Very true, Kay, says Patsy. Yeah. So Lizzie will be ordering tomorrow or Friday. I do want to try a project in CXC so I can try for myself. Yeah. I do believe that Kay uses Crossing Crafts for her CXC, and she'll do a thread card with what you need, you know, for a project on it, as long as she's got the floss list. Am I stitching this one for someone? Nope, this one is for me. Hannah's not nobbling this one off me.
Which one is it?
B.
That's mine.
No, it's not. You've got unicorn.
Oh, that one too?
No, you can have one or the other. You can't have both. Oh, well. Excuse me. Language. Sorry about that, guys. Andy just had to take that phone call.
We knew it was coming.
Okay. Send Abby the floss list and stitch count should do material and thread still. Yep. Is this neutral? Switzerland, CXC and DMC. It is a Gecko Rouge piece, Anne-Louise, from Gecko Rouge. It comes as a kit. And it's the artwork is by Lorna Lane. Have you seen the mock-up for it? Because I can show you the mock-up if you wish. Honestly, if it's given to me, I'll use any fabric and thread. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Abby is getting the Abby Crossing Crafts is getting the big up in this chat. Okay, so let me just shift that out of the way. Oh, thank you, Kay. I'll have a look at that. This is what my piece will look like when it's done, Anne-Louise. So, yeah, it's full coverage within the shape with a few little sort of blobs on the outside. Okay. Yeah, lots of people use Cross and Craft. Yeah, it's going to be great when it's done. It's going to be my second finish of the year and my 6th Gecko Rouge finish. Okay, 87. Oh, wow, Kay, that's lovely. I like that. I'll show that in Sew and Tell if you like. That is a gorgeous piece. from Gecko Rouge's Etsy. No, I'm not stitching the white. There's no white to stitch. The only white is the bit in the wings. There we go. Better. Oh, please do enable me. Oh yeah, a little bit in the bum as well. I haven't got to the bum though yet.
I brought my cereal bowl down.
All right.
Just thought I'd let you know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm, mm, mm. That's it. She's finished eating chicken now. I'm going to show it in Sew and Tell, Maddie. It's a Tanya's bobbed design. I think I saw several on the Gecko Rouge website by that quite liked. If you do get the chance to get PDFs of those two, I'll be very happy. I may as well stick the diamond painters I've left in the car too. Ah, Tanya Bond. Right, I got you. Oh, Tanya Bond's the one that does the like the cat that's a convict and what have you, isn't she? Right, we're tapping, Andy tapping away on the keyboard. I thought the video was frozen. I'm working on Frederick the Literate, but missing a colour floss, which drives me crazy as I don't drive and can't get into town as we live rural. Oh, bless you. Yeah, it always goes nice and quiet when there's no girls in the room. Lauren just come in from college and has gone upstairs. So, well, I said college. She visited a friend on the way as well. Look at this. I need to get this knotted. Ah, Tori's still working but watching. Hey, Mama, she says. Hey, Tori. I love the colour of your nail polish. Oh, thank you. Hey, Kashi. Yeah, Project Illiterate. I've got that somewhere, I'm pretty sure. What time do you finish, Tori? I know you're working, but I never asked you what time you finish. I'm assuming it's 9. Ran in the door and left a like, a little hint. Thank you, Kashi. You can be eerie quiet when the kids aren't there. Yeah, our 2 kids and daughter's friend have found a place together. They're figuring out details. But son, his cat, will no longer be living with us. This is 25 count even weave. Not that long. If you look from underneath, they're not really that long. I've got big nail beds, so but actually not that long. I finish at 9. Oh, cool. Yeah, so guys, do stick a thumbs up on the video if you haven't done so already. 49 of you watching and 14 likes, so give us a thumbs up. Have I got that in the right place? Yes, I have. I've missed a stitch. There. It was back to me, hubby, and the 2 Bernese mountain dogs. Just you and Ferris and Henry. And hubby, of course. What have I done here? No, it's still not in the right place.
What are you doing?
I'm making a mess of it tonight. Let's take this back and start it again. Oh, I've just shredded my thread now. That was bright, wasn't it? Ugh. Not content with putting a knot in it in the first place. Now I've managed to shred it. What am I going to do next? You know what I'm going to do? I get the scissors. Go away. How long have I been stitching for? I've been stitching since I was 14 years old, and I'm now 51. So a lot of years. But really the last few years, I've done a heck of a lot more in the full coverage world. And this is parked in the wrong place. And I started floss tube, I think it's 4 years ago, could be coming up to year 5 this year. But yeah, I had times when I didn't stitch for a while. Didn't stitch much in my late teens and early 20s. Took it up again after I got married. Took it up a bit more seriously after I started having children, because I was a stay-at-home mum. And then the children are now, well, they're 24, 21 and 16, so they're all very capable of looking after themselves. So getting my head on tomorrow so I don't look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. Oh, bless your Patsy. When the thread isn't cooperating, pull out the snips and shout who's boss. Yep, right on. Tori says I'm 21. Yep. I have not done any cross stitching the past 2 days as I've had financial concerns causing me anxiety. I will get where I can done tomorrow. Hopefully these things will sort themselves out for you, Lizzie. Yeah. They have been hoped to be making some orders soon. Oh, cool. Sure, we've all felt that. Listen, yeah, indeed. I had a hooky time in last year. I didn't know when I was going to be asked for money from my ex-husband, and I wasn't quite there. But luckily, he delayed things, so probably only decent thing he's done ever. But that's another story. Mm-hmm. 32. Horrible time last year. You've been a tad lucky this month, though. Yeah. Uh, 32. Has anyone tried the Cherry Coke Zero? Oh, nope.
No, I haven't.
Been short on time and being made redundant soon. Oh, heck. Just hit 33% on, sorry, 36% on praying mantis. Nicely done, Kashi. Tell you, you can tell the economy is getting quite bad because one of our local scrap merchants is going out of business. I mean, who knew that? A scrap merchant going out of business. And reclamation. Booths gone bust. Last night started on a diamond paint cowgirl boot. Cool. Does that mean that you're going, Tori? I started when I was about 20. I'm about to turn 60 in a couple of months. Only recently taken it back up, mainly to give myself something to do, as I'm basically in bed due to my health conditions. Don't know why I stopped. Well, it's as good a thing as any to do because cross stitching, it keeps your motor skills going. It gives you a little mental lift, and if you're joining on this live stream, when you reach a milestone in your project, we all celebrate it with you. So, and if you're in the group as well, I'm sure you'll see we have a live stream thread so you can share what you're doing. So, you know, this is a lovely little community, really. I'm staying out of conversations about vodka because I don't particularly drink, although I did have a couple over Christmas. We had some Baileys, me and Lauren. I had some wine. I don't usually drink. I'm not a drinker. I'm doing more cross stitch since I can't really afford to get quilts quilted. I'm not going to quilt a 72-inch square quilt on my little machine. It needs to be long armed. Yeah. Sweetheart, can we have a show and tell jingle?
We can. 1 second.
And then we'll see what you guys have been working on. And how overworked is the bell going to be? Oh, Hacko is mop machine. All right.
That in a minute.
Got you. Oh, you see, if you'd have said I'm vrooming, I would have known. Beep, beep.
There you go.
So, right, yeah, Tori is hackoing. So Tori works in a shop, and you know those little, well, so little, those big machines that you stand behind and you go, and they mop floor and dry it up. She's operating one of those. It has no beeper, sadly. But yeah, but you know, you can have a beeper in your mind, can't it? As she says it's a cleaning shift to me. Oh, I say to her, vroom, vroom, and she says, beep, beep. Okay, let's see what you clever lot have been working on. Look, new Jimmy Jams that I got for my birthday. Look at those. And me, I think these are snowman or something socks. Penguins, maybe. But yeah, new jammers. Because we love new jammers. Okay. They are very fluffy and warm, Cam, for sure. They are fluffy and warm, and that is what we need. Okay, let's show you first of all what Kay has been doing. No update from Maddie today, but she did reach 8,000 stitches and 9%. Super duper. Oh, look at these. Look, the conversations are thinking about it. I ordered some new PJs the other day. Yeah, cool. Okay. Stream thread. Oh, join your Facebook group. Yes. Oh, cool. Okay. Right. So, Cheryl's Disney cross stitch she's working on. She's working on a little Disney cross stitch. So that's the one with Mickey's head shape and all of the Disney characters on the inside. Awesome stuff, Cheryl. Kay is working on the Haid Sow 2026, An Abundance of Fruit by Severin Rosen. 25 count, easy count, CXC floss, 1/1, full cross. No, your eyes do not deceive you, she says. I'm working cross-country within the diagonals. Threads be gone. Hashtag threads be gone. Followers of Jen the Caffeinated Crafter will know what I mean. 5,862 out of 86,000. 156 stitches, or 6.8%. Okay. You can still show your picture, not a problem at all, even if you don't have an app to show how much you've done. And here is the mock-up. So, yeah. Speaking of abundance of fruit, all I've done is eat punnets of grapes. I've eaten 2 punnets of grapes in the last 2 days.
There's nothing wrong with it.
And this is Kay's update for start of stream. 6,197 stitches in now and at 7.19%. Looking fab. Kelly has been working on this chart, Irish Blessing. It's to fill the first L in Chilliwack for the acrostic. Concentrating on the corner of the border, antique white Lugano 32 count, she thinks, and 2/2 full cross. That's looking awesome. And here is the whole picture of what Kelly has worked so far. Those M's look beautiful. And here's the photo of the book of what it's supposed to look like. So it says, may the raindrops fall gently on your brow. May the soft winds freshen your spirit. May the sunshine brighten your heart. May the burdens of the day rest lightly upon you. May your life be enfolded in a mantle of love. I think that's a Joan Elliott, isn't it, Kelly? Looks Joan Elliott. Could be wrong. Viv is putting in some stitches on January Mini Village by Country Cottage Needlework. Just got to finish the left-hand side, which is a repeat of the right. So it'll be a mirror. Yes, it is Joan Elliott. Yeah, great. But yeah, that's looking lovely, Viv. Giving you a bit of a rest from Pale Elf. Sharon's Haid Sal Battle, and she's currently at 6.94% or 6,170 stitches in. Looking great, Sharon. I bet you'll be glad though when you get to some ship. And here is the mock-up for Battle. Okay, Charlotte's new start, the Jubileum Sal 2026 from Sewed ID, and it's a free one. Charlotte is definitely a fan of the Sals. Great stuff, Charlotte. You've already done a bell for the new start. And here is the partial mock-up. So it looks lovely, that in a sampler style. A little teasing she did. Patsy is working on King of Steam artwork by Linda Cronk. Cross stitch for everyone on Etsy. She's stitching this on 25 count, 1/1 full cross, and she's at 2.41%. Those colours are gorgeous, Patsy. Really lovely colours. You could say that. Hey, nothing wrong with that. And here is the mock-up of Patsy's piece. So many samplers out there. I like to look up. I know I'd never stitched them. Yeah. I'm the same with samplers. I like to look at them and I can appreciate them, but to stitch them, not my bag of chips. Oh, chips. Hannah is working on her 4 seasons. Jacek Yerka, Heaven and Earth Design. She's battling the white for a page finish on Sunday. Go, Hannah. Go, Hannah. Come on, we're all behind you. But, you know, these fence posts have all gone in and we can see here where the empty spaces are, but it's looking great. Come on, Hannah, you can do it. Okay, Emily is working on Seahorse art by Aya Claire Floyd, charted and kitted by Gecko Rouge. 17,337 stitches out of 86,436, or 20.06%. Going to see how long it takes me to get to 20,000 stitches before I rotate to another pattern. And that looks fabulous already. Of course, it's Gecko Rouge, isn't it? So, no, don't talk to me about chips, Mum. I'm starved. Oh, bless you. I'll shush then. Have you checked for any more Freddos? Look at that. That's an interesting style of seahorse. It's kind of like a mermaidy, unicorny seahorse, isn't it? Okay. What else have we got? Cheryl is having to dog sit the last couple of months and not being able to stitch while they're here, so she's been digging out fabric and make scraps and making a donation quilt since the beginning of the year. She thinks she's finished 4 to 5 twin size and 3 baby size and 1 full size in the last couple of months. Banished to the sewing room since one dog barks at the husband constantly. Bless you. So, yeah, you see, that would be my idea of heaven if it was all cross-stitch supplies, because it's, you know, a space that's dedicated to it. I'd love that. You had a caramel one. I take it that there's no others lurking. Because if there isn't, we'll have to fix that. And here's a couple of scrappy top finishes from Cheryl. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous with the hexagons? Beautiful, Cheryl. Oh, wow, look at this one. Look at that. I just love that. The colours are just so pure vibrant, aren't they? Love it. Absolutely awesome. Okay. Mary had to take its car for MOT, so she decided to start on a pair of socks on a service as well. Yeah. So, yeah, fun colours. And Senga is still working on her dragon, 6.79% complete. It's coming on, Senga. Okay. I think that's it from the stream chat. Let me just check, make sure that there's no other comments. Nope, that's it. Right. Okay. So here is Kay's piece that she's got from Gecko Rouge's Etsy. This is a Gecko, is it Vista? Tanya Bond, Soulmates, it's called. So there we go. And let me show you what Catherine has been working on. Okay, so Catherine shared a little video of her, look at this, of her animal totem. How fab is that? It's quite a wide piece, isn't it? It's pretty huge, really, in terms of width. But yeah, that's fabulous, Catherine. Thank you very much for sharing that. Almost 5%. I think we can give Catherine a bell because she is almost at 5% and probably will be in the next day or two. So here is the video I was talking about from Gecko Rouge. So a couple of you have already seen it, and well, 57 have seen it in the comments. Let's see what else is in the group. Looks like Mad Hatter is going to be Maddie's next start. Ba, 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 bum. My cards are hiding again. Oh, out of threads, right? Okie dokie, we'll fix that. Right, the group's not playing, it's not loading things up. So Jessica asked about if anybody was doing, anyone done either this Harry Potter stained glass or the Lord of the Rings one on black fabric. Well, I'm doing mine on white, so there we go. It's the Gecko Rouge Etsy that you want, Patsy. So yeah, sorry, not sorry for enabling you all, but thank you those of you who have contributed to Sew and Tell. It's amazing again to see your guys' progress. Pattern probably won't be a chart because the chart only ones probably won't be patterns. It won't be kits. So yeah. But yeah, awesome stuff, everybody. Thank you for sharing your Sew and Tell loveliness with me. It's always much appreciated. Kelly has to go work. No worries at all, Kelly. See you soon. Take care. Thanks for joining. Let's see what else I can get done on this here B. Okay, what am I doing here? You know what I think I might do? I might try and join these two bits up. Okay. I'm looking for a particular artist, the one that's bright and colourful, like 1930s railway art, raise the sun on green hills. On Gecko Rouge? Because it's Leslie D. Mackenzie, if that's the one you're thinking. You know, the one I have, go on, Summer Sun, is that the one you're thinking of? Yeah, Leslie D. Mackenzie. Oh, Glenn will be thrilled that you guys are looking over the Etsy as well. Oh dear, sorry, not sorry. We're terrible enablers, aren't we, in this group? But you know, I mean, it's a love of a hobby. I mean, you know, if you're a bit like me, you don't drink, you don't smoke, and the bin goes out more than you do. I mean, you know, it's the thing, isn't it? So. Late night tomorrow night, so we'll head off now. Hopefully it won't be 30-hour day again. No worries, Viv. Thank you very much for joining this evening. You take care. Patsy's not sorry either. Oh dear. All good fun. Eh, my goodness. Do you know, I do love I do love my live streams. Oh my goodness. I can hear Victoria, Lauren chopping away upstairs. She's obviously on call with the mates. I can hear her chopping away. You know, kids are like when they're on phones, they get louder and louder. But I have to have a curfew. Well, that's true, Senga. At least she isn't trumping. Do they do a raffle at Floss Friends? Yes, they do. At least she's not trumping, indeed. Yeah, Lauren has a phone curfew because she's that loud. She gets excited and, you know, she gets louder and louder. And I'm like, yeah, that ain't happening. Thank you for posting the link in the group, Kate. I'm sure you'll enable a great many more. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever actually looked at the Gecko Rouge yet, see? Because I've got that much on my plate. Do I really need to look at Gecko Rouge's Etsy? No. Do I want to look at Gecko Rouge Etsy? Probably. Should I be looking at it? No. Can you just turn up with something, or do you need to tell them in advance? You just turn up with it, Patsy, and I'll direct you to Sammy, because the raffles are normally in aid of a local good cause. Done one for like the hospice and the animal sanctuary and so on. So, yeah. Only a few charts though, but every little helps. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I mean, Gecko Rouge are, you know, there's very rarely there's a sale. And it's even more rare that there's a freebie. So, you know, keep a very close eye on Gecko Rouge. Treat it like window shopping. You can look but no buying. Well, that works in theory. The practice is somewhat different. Don't get me wrong, I'm lucky because I do have, you know, money for my craft, but I get to be thinking, do I really need to buy more, because I've got a lot on my plate on the go already. So if you leave it open and someone else buys, it's not your fault. Well, that's also very true. Very true. Okay, fantastic. I've got some good chisrit because I've got the memory of a goldfish, so I have a couple of double charts. Ah, cool. And they usually have a raffle on both days as well. One on the Saturday, one on the Sunday. So we'll be well in. Does anyone know where my phone charger is? Sadly not, Patsy, but I've got a spare one. I could always take a leaf out of one of the ladies in the Hay group and blame my purchases on the cats. Well, cats can do these things. They can operate PayPal. They can. They're very clever. In fact, any small house-dwelling creature can operate these things. So if you've got a cat, a dog, even a parrot, a budgie, whatever, you know, if there's a fly buzzing around the room, they're also really good at operating PayPal. They're very clever. What do you mean, how much do you need to bring, Maddie? You don't need to bring anything because your meals and drinks are all in the ticket. But if you did want to shop, they do have some vendors there, and raffle tickets, I think it's like £1 a ticket or something like that. So it's really up to you what you bring. No hard and fast rules. But like I said, all of your meals and drinks are included. They have tea and coffee. They have obviously your lunch, and they have sweet treats in the morning and sweet treats in the afternoon. So you won't go hungry and you won't go thirsty. And there's always squash and water available all day long. I'll press the button for your treat, you said. Thank you, Tori. I'll leave it open when you're here. My neighbour's cats use their humans' cards to purchase me flowers when I've been looking after them. Do they? Wow. What do you mean if you want to shop? Well, slip of the tongue there, Patsy. I just purchased a Disney pattern on Etsy, says Lizzie. Now, was it you, Lizzie, or was it one of your dogs? I think you have dogs, don't you? And cats. It could be one of those. Bring cash coins. Can I bring my own herbal teas? Of course you can. They have hot water there too, so, you know. They do have some other teas knocking about. Different kinds of milk if you need as well. But it's October when you're coming to, isn't it, Maddie? You've got plenty of time to save up. But they have, like, usually our vendors like Michelle that's doing the bags and needle minders and stuff. And they have ones with fabrics and flossers and all kinds of bits and bobs there. So, plus there's a stash, a de-stash and a freebie table as well. So, you know, you might never know what you might pick up. I am so not going out to the car in my jammies. Oh, heck. Also deliver the occasional dead mouse. Oh, dear. But if they're very good at using the old debit card there when you're Jane, it's amazing, isn't it? You see? Proves my point. You just got to remind me it's hot, so I'll go for my herbal before it cools enough. Yeah. If you put £10 aside between now and then, you'll have £90 to £100 saved. Yeah, that'd be more than enough. I don't spend much at all, to be honest, at retreats. In fact, I think last time I only got a couple of bits from Michelle, a couple of needle minders from another lady that was there. I think I probably spent 20 quid, if that. I can ask Dad for early birthday money. You just pop it on one side, Maddie. I usually get given cash at birthdays and Christmas, and I have a separate portion in my purse where it's all kept because that stays for retreats. Hey, Patsy's found a charger. Good stuff. That means we're not going to lose you anytime soon. Oh, you get a bell for that. There you go.
Nice one.
It's the weekend before your birthday. Oh. Patsy says, thanks, Andy.
You are very welcome. I ain't it, please.
Andy is the master of the bell.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I would. Guess where it was? Oh, Be right back. No worries, Tor. One of Floss Friend's days falls on my sister's birthday. Oh, cool. Who are you chelping to?
Sky and Jonathan.
Where's your glasses?
Upstairs. I'll go and see.
Thank you.
B.
Saving for the big stitch. Yep. Oh, look at that. I've gone wrong now. Beside my chair. Can we try walking, please? You're bouncing my stand. Thank you. Make sure the can comes out, please.
I will.
Thank you. And that was Lauren. You will need it there. Lots of vendor at the big stitch. Yep. Yeah, they have like a whole half of the big stitch. I mean, Hannah, did you go to Big Stitch last time? I can't remember. Yeah, you did, didn't you? So, if anybody is going to Big Stitch and hasn't been, it's a big hall, and they've divided it into 3. So, a third of it was like refreshment area, a third of it was main stitchy room, and then a third of it was vendors. And there was a lot of vendors. I did spend a lot at the Big Stitch because I got a kit from Sarah. I got some new scissors. I got a couple of bags, I think, some needle minders, you know, all kinds of bits and bobs at the Big Stitch. So, of course it is. Of course it is. But of course I've seen you at Floss Friends as well. And my brain's getting old. Not having memory problems, but you know. That's because we were sat at the same table at lunch. And we were bemoaning the fact that some mid-year whip parades are like 3 hours long. I was like, yeah, mine's 35 minutes. Because at that point it was. I still try and keep them under an hour. I think you can hold attention for that long, but if you get to... I've been tagged in one today, and I ought to watch it really because I've been mentioned. It's 3 hours long.
3 hour whip parade?
A 3 hour whip parade, yeah.
Yeah. You couldn't hold my attention for 3 hours, I'm sorry.
I'll watch it in parts. And some people have like 2 or 3 parts of whip parade, and there was one that I saw, it was like 3 parts, and each part was between an hour and a half and 2 hours.
Well,
so it's like 6 hours worth of whip parade. You know, I'm not that bad. I have a lot of projects, but I'm not that bad. And I say bad in the nicest possible way, because it's never bad, is it, to have a lot of projects? If that's what you're inclined to do, you know, who am I to say that it's wrong? Because I absolutely wouldn't. Some of the whip parades are so daunting. Yeah, some of them are really long. I like them about an hour. I figure that, you know, I mean, for me, if I can get it under an hour, I'm happy. I've managed to do that so far, even with my 20 odd projects, and showing my finishing and my gallery. Back to the stitching. Where's the stitching turnout was? My plan is to collect supplies that I can choose in person to stash for retirement when cash won't be so free flowing. Yep, that is a wise plan. Okay. Our fully paid up members of Sable. Stash acquired beyond life expectancy. If we're not all fully paid up members of that, why not? It's half the fun of cross stitch, isn't it? Collecting the patterns. Yeah, with 200 whips I like watching. I just don't care for the ones that take 10 minutes with the details. Yeah. Well, mine, I was like, this is where it is. This is where it's stitched on. This is where it was. This is where it is. Happy days. I did that. It works, but new stuff appeals to my cards. Yep. And she knows this, but when Patsy was at one point, it was not a standing joke. That's not, what I'm trying to say. At one point, it was kind of expected that Patsy would go off and be enabled. And I know she won't mind me saying this. Lauren dubbed her PayPal Patsy for a long time. What have I done here? Oh, silly duffer, I put a stitch in wrong place. Hey, Dedra's Diary. Hey there. And Tori's back. Get some work done. My partner does Warhammer. They all say as long as you've got stuff to do, it won't die. So in theory, I'll be alive forever. I have so many in my stash. Yep. Like I said, I'm a paid up member of Sable, for sure. Was cashing up. Oh, cool. Everything okay till right? I don't mind. I just do it in the cupboard now so no one sees. Yes, our lovely Patsy was dubbed PayPal Patsy. Because at one point you were like, somebody needs to change my PayPal password. Oh dear. We're not looking. Well, maybe a little bit with one eye. Because we're all enabled, aren't we? Terrible, really. I was her apprentice too for a wee while. Oh, yes, of course, yeah. The no buys and no spends went really well. Not. I'm not going to add any more whips to my pile. Lies, I tell you, lies. But then, Kay, you've enabled me. I will remind you of needle minders from Cross and Crafts. And we're definitely going to have a monochrome March. In fact, we might even have monochrome stitch art March. Pants on fire. I didn't do bad this month. The Gecko Rouge was best when I bought all the others were freebies. That's not bad. That's not bad. No buy, no spend, no for me. Thanks. Yep, brilliant. And this indeed is true, says Kate. Yep. I have more needle minders than I know what to do with, but you know, I'm still getting, I think, 2 or 3 more from Michelle next month or at the end of the month. I think I've ordered 2 or 3 from her of her wooden, engraved wooden ones. Oh yes, and a couple of charts as well. Yeah. Yes, Tilton Crafts, I believe. Look and see what's on at Tilton Crafts. I was like, yes, I'm there. Didn't notice, by the way, until I was showing it in my floss tube, but the one ring, the lettering's starting to come in. I was like, wow, I was blown away. Last time at the Big Six, the YouTubers sat together, didn't they? Will you be joining them? I don't know. I mean, I wasn't sort of really invited on to stitch with the other YouTubers. For me, I'm pretty sure you guys have gathered I'm a stay in my own lane kind of gal. And you know, I don't, you know, I don't mind who I sit with because everybody in stitching is friends. So YouTubers, not YouTubers, doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all because we're always amongst friends, aren't we? And if you're sitting with people who aren't YouTubers, then you talk to people and you tell them you've got a YouTube channel. You're going to get people talking about you. So yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty much a stay in my own lane sort of gal. I would never ever you know, reject anybody, whether they be a YouTuber or not. You know, last time I sat on the Big Stitch, I sat on a table with Shirley, Michelle. Shirley is a stitch who goes quite a bit to the Floss Friends retreats. Michelle, obviously. A lady called Sue. A lady called, I think it was Peggy. I could be wrong. And a couple of young ladies, one which is Chloe, who is Penguin Stitches. I didn't know she had a floss tube at that point. Who am I sitting next to in October? No idea. See where there's a seat. You'll need to sit with me this time. I'm not good with peeps I don't know to start with. Yeah, well, Michelle's saving us a seat, isn't she? So that's not a bother at all. It was very weird last time I actually went to Floss Friends at Rotherham because I walked in the room and people are like going, "Oh, you're here." And I'm like, "Yes, but I don't know who you are." I think people tend to forget that as a YouTuber, your face is out there. And whilst, you know, you might comment back to me as a YouTuber, I have no idea what you look like. Unless I'm your friend on, you know, Facebook, for example. I have no idea what you look like. And, you know, a couple of people come up and talk to me and it's like, and I'm thinking, it's really lovely that you're talking to me, but I have no idea who you are. I watched Cardi Stitch's update this morning. She mentioned you. Yes, I met Danielle a long time back at first retreat I went to. I made some lovely friends last time. They agree it's good to mix. Yes. I think Michelle said she saved me a seat. Yep. Go, Michelle. I won't take up much room. It feels really weird being up to date with my floss tube videos. Blimey, yeah. Good though. Yeah, retreats are fun. Go looking for more then. Yeah. There's 1 or 2 new floss tubers come up. Whip Parade season always get new people starting floss tube. You just search for YouTube floss tube 1 #1 or floss tube 1 Whip Parade. You might find some new ones like that if you've got any room in your schedule for them. Decide to have a clean slate of the whips and whip parades in the new year. There's quite a few of the ones I'm sub to who haven't updated recently. Yeah, I found that as well. There's a few people I've been subscribed to that haven't updated in a long time. And, you know, I should be going through the list, and if they haven't updated for a while, they'll be going. Disney pattern I bought, had to input the colours myself. Sometimes it happens, Lizzie. I'll be off leaving work now, says Tori. No worries, my lovely. Can you send me a message, please? Just so I know that you're okay, back home, etc., etc. And I want to know what you're having for your tea, because I'm nosy. Okay. Yeah, safe journey home. Okay, I'm looking for a full coverage Pokemon chart. Does anyone have any recommendations? Lord Libidon. You want the Lord Libidon website because he has epic Pokemon generations, whichever generations and stuff. And they're either free or very inexpensive from him. Lord Libidon. So if you search what Kay said there, Lord Libidon, they are big, yes, but I'm pretty sure that you could sort of crop it down. If you want, if you can't find, I'll send you a link later. But yeah, Lord Libidon has the Pokemon charts. I see a lot of people on TikTok who are doing epic Pokemon, and they are massive. They're like blankets. On it, see you in a few. The one I saw being stitched was as big as my supersize max colour, no bigger than a Hade. Yeah, so the ones I've seen probably look bigger in like blanket size because of the count that they're stitched on. So and you have to come back and tell us what you did, Patsy. She's off again. I think I've seen one being done on 14 count and it's huge. But you know, 14 count is huge, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm doing my Lord of the Rings stained glass on 18 count, and that's massive. I could fill the doorway with it. I need to put my eyes back in first. They're enormous. Yeah, but to be fair, Patsy, they're not I don't believe that they are massively confetti heavy. I think they are sort of fairly blocky, except sort of around the edges kind of thing. But yeah, I think, to be fair as well, they are croppable. So you could sort of crop them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I believe that Lord Libidon is the only place that you can get Pokemon cross-stitching from, unless there's anything on Etsy that's a bit smaller. So that could be another plan. Try searching Pokemon cross-stitch on Etsy. For those interested, Threads for You doing a small vintage DMC box with 120 flosses for £160. That's not bad. Oh, crikey, looks like there's been an accident at Warren Vale, love. Oh, and he's plumbed into his computer. I think this is going to scar a little bit, isn't it? Where I managed to knock the skin off my hand. Tori's waiting for a bus. I met her kitty cat the other day. Midnight. And she's very cute. Okay, I'm stopping soon scrolling on Facebook and going back up stitching. Yeah, you can doom scroll, can't you, for hours and hours and hours. I'm like that with TikTok when I go to bed. Hey, Catherine's got a 5%. We gave you a jingly bell earlier and the master's plumbed into his laptop, so but well done, Catherine. Hey, Kay's giving you a bell. Awesome sauce. Love it, love it. Yes, I'm a doom scroller at night. and at work when I'm bored. We'll not talk about that. Let's get some number 20. So yeah, this Saturday I am going out with Tori in the morning. I have a date with a coffee. And then I am also working my spare stitch Saturday on Night Cafe. It would have been Bizarre Bookshelf, but I've swapped it so I can take it to retreat. I went into Instagram at night and watch so much rubbish and lose hours. Yeah, it's so easily done, isn't it? Social media can do that for you, though. And I know I'm doing it too much when Andy turns to me and says, "Are you not stitching?" I'm like, "Oh, put down the TikTok." It's just so tempting, though. I spent hours last night watching all the Beckham rubbish. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, that is just ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, I've seen all sorts. I've got, he's a narcissist, his mother's a narcissist, his wife's a narcissist. But apparently, Nicola Peltz has got form, because I say form, I use it in a loosest term. Apparently, her previous partner before Brooklyn also became estranged from his mother during the relationship. And now they are back on speaking terms. So it makes you wonder, doesn't it? And some of the stuff that's come out, some of the memes are hilarious, but there you go. These are going to take some serious research. Talk to my daughter about getting the right one. I know nothing about Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, and they'll take some serious stitching as well, those Patsy. Because they are, indeed, as they say, epic. But yeah, the Beckham stuff, it was, yeah, it's a time thief. And, you know, it's like every family, there'll be right and wrongs on both sides. But is the public domain really the place to have it? Nope. I think Brooklyn has made a massive mistake in releasing the statement that he did. Whether he wrote it or not is a different matter. Because a bit like Harry and Meghan, the intimation is that it wasn't him that wrote it, it was her. Reckons to be successful under his own right, as it were, but he's not really, is he?
What?
Not you. I'm talking about Brooklyn Beckham. But yeah, it's all a bit strange. like I said, the rumour is that she's got form for this happening before with partners, that they become estranged from their parents. Brooklyn Beckham has released a statement basically saying he's estranged from his family and he's got legal cease and desist. They can't comment on his social media and tag him and this, that and other. He's behaving like a spoilt child. All over some things that happened at their wedding. You know, which nobody can back up because it was all NDAs and stuff, and nobody could speak out about it. But there we go. I saw a short reel this morning showing you glaring daggers at Victoria at one point when you're supposed to be posing for a photo shoot. Totally ridiculous drama. Yep. Bunch of rich spoiled brats. I could care less. True. I love how they want privacy yet go and blab over social media things that happened years ago. Yep. To be honest, this stuff is practically refreshing to read about compared to the other garbage happening in the news these days, crying in American. Yep. But it's definitely one of those eye-roll worthy moments, isn't it? I mean, Victoria Beckham apparently was going to design a wedding dress, but somehow it happened that she didn't design it. I mean, you got her saying she didn't want to design it. You got Nicola saying that Victoria didn't want to design it. Victoria saying that Nicola rejected her. They can't get the story straight. And then you've got Victoria apparently knows out of joint because grandparents were seated at the top table at the wedding and parents were on separate tables. You know, I just think, what? I've always felt sorry for Prince Harry, and you can tell by his body language and facial expressions he's not happy in his marriage. That's true, but he's also behaving a bit like a spoiled little rich boy, isn't he?
He is a spoiled little rich boy. 450
white stitches. I'm done. Yay, nicely done, Hannah. I read at Chester Zoo, a new baby animals born is more interesting than the Beckhams.
Correct.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, they're all of them are they're all a brand, aren't they? They are a brand Beckham. And I don't know. Apparently, according to one of the younger siblings, they woke up one morning to find that they'd been blocked from social media. Well, I don't know. It's just all very bizarre. I've had my time, as you guys know, that me and Tori haven't got along, but I kept it off social media. Because does it benefit us? No. And it's been a while, but we are speaking again. And she'd tell you herself, if she was still in the chat, that we had a difficult relationship for a while. But blabbing about it on social media would have been 10 times worse. Why would I want to do that and devastate my child anymore? And why would she want to do that and upset me anymore? We're both sensible enough not to do that. But not everybody thinks the same, do they? As I said, they'd all be boring if we were all the same. Anyway, what were you listening to? You were singing away to your son.
I was listening to a song I'd made myself.
Oh, you're doing one of your AI jobs again?
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay. Tori's on a bus. Nicely done. You just messaged me. I always liked Harry well before he got married. He's always been overlooked. He's made his life difficult for himself, though. Disinherit the boy, he can't have it always. True. Victoria has the brand rights to Brooklyn's name till the beginning of next year, then he has the rights back to his name. Some live for drama. True. The difference is you're acting like two adults and not a pair of spoiled entitled brats. Also true. And I we both of us knew that social media was not the answer. My ex-husband tried to denigrate me on social media. I said not a single word, and he ended up with a solicitor's letter. He accused me of all sorts. Wasn't allowing him to see, interact or spend time with children, which was not true. I wasn't doing this, and I wasn't doing that. And he was going to family courts to hear, quote, my fine works of fiction. So he got a cease and desist. Because I protected my babies. Gosh, that seems like such a long time ago now. That was back in 2014. 12 years ago. 12 years since I last set eyes on my ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
Not long enough, like. There you go. Is it ever enough, though, with an ex? Really, is it? It is what it is, isn't it? It's life. People's lives change. Things happen. Things change. I've got life going on for me that lots of people don't even know about because it's not for public consumption. And at the end of the day, you know, you guys really don't want to hear about everything in my life.
I do.
Well, you do, yeah, and you get to hear because you're living it with me. But what I'm saying is that my life isn't for public consumption. And even though the Beckhams are public figures, their personal private lives shouldn't be for public consumption. They have public lives for that. It's like the Kardashians, isn't it? Or the Kardashians, however you want to put it. They live their lives on camera, but they still have private lives. Oh, well, let them get on with it. And say what's the worst that can happen, but I think it's already happening because the whole internet's talking about it. There are memes already. There are AI videos and things already, and it's, you know, it's, well, it's talking about the Beckhams are leaving someone else alone, aren't they? Oh, dear. Deary me. Sometimes you got to pull up your big girl pants or big boy pants and just get on with it without putting it out all over the internet. That's true. Emily's got to go. Hope she says hope you all have a wonderful rest of the week. No worries, Emily. See you Sunday, all being well. I'll be working on Rivendell on Sunday. But yeah, you too, Emily, have a wonderful rest of your week. Look at that. There we go. I can talk about chips now. Tori's gone. I could just fancy some chips. Salt and vinegar on them. Chippy will be closed now. What? Oh well. Think of the diet. I've rather enjoyed sitting on bees. First time I've been able to pick it up this week. I'd normally work on it yesterday, but Oh, the confetti in a stitching shelf on the bit I'm doing. Holy moly. It took me 2 days to get my 2,000 stitches. So confetti was hell. Mind you, Monday, I didn't have a full-on stitching day because I was working. We had a supermarket as well after work, so. But yeah, it was confetti hell. So, there seems to be a lot of ninjas in my stitching shelf, but it's regular size max colour, so I suppose I can expect that, but still. Oh joy, I look forward to getting to that bit. Yeah, the top bit just below the first shelf, you can see the shelf. In fact, I can show you on the mock-up. So I was doing this bit underneath here. There's a lot of confetti in this bunch of grapes, and there's some blue confetti here. But there's a lot of confetti just in the tops of these books, believe it or not. I'll get there eventually. Yeah, it took some doing. But I'm happy that, you know, because I'm doing the 2,000 stitches for the large pieces. That's working really well. I'm seeing lots of progress, which is what I want. If I can see it progressing, I'm happy. It's when it's not progressing and I just feel stuck, like Bizarre Bookshelf, I felt stuck. But this time getting the 2K stitches in on it, I felt a lot better about it. So yeah.
Nearly there, aren't you, Nikki?
Yep, nearly there.
We'll be putting your monetization on in a minute.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I'll do that now.
I've got my uses, you know. I don't just sit here and pretend to listen. I do listen.
You can say that. I couldn't possibly comment.
I don't want to be complimented or offended by that.
You should always be complimented. Always.
Help me out, people. Was that a compliment?
Yes.
Or was it a dig?
I wouldn't do a dig at you, would I?
Not at this present moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We are getting there with this. I've done quite a bit, 300 and, well, this is over 315. Do you have to write down how many stitches in a day you manage to know when you hit your goal? Pattern Keeper tells me. So, and then I put it into Stitch Pal as well. And I do also have a little notebook too, because I don't trust electronics fully. And I'm old school. And I've got a Word document and spreadsheet. And a partridge in a pear tree.
Indeed.
I keep very close eye on my stitching numbers. And like I'm the max colour stitcher, I like it at round hundreds. I don't like it to be, you know, like when I finish a project, there's always an odd number of stitches, or usually an odd number of stitches, but that's the only time I'll tolerate it. I like it to be like, if I do if I did 650 stitches, I'd have to get to 700 before I put my stitching down. I wouldn't want to leave it at 650. It's kind of a bit OCD of me. And when I managed 210 stitches so far today, but I'm switching colours a lot. Yeah, it happens that sometimes. Like I said, with me, my stitching shop, it took forever. Oh, driving me daft. Become a vendetta at the end of the day. Hannah says, good night, Hannah. I'm up to 918 stitches so far today. Didn't hit my 1,000 on the stream. I hadn't doom scrolled, I probably would have hit it. Yeah. Doom scrolling is an evil of social media. Right, that will be me done. 318. Just zoom out a wee bit there. You'll be able to see. I have the bee's butt in. I've just got to fill in the next section of the bee. So thank you guys very much indeed for watching. I will see you guys Sunday for the next stream, but of course my other videos rest of your day. Bye bye for now, everyone. Bye bye.